Burma's ruling generals have put the death toll from Cyclone Nargis that struck 8 days ago at 28,500, with 33,000 still missing. But the United Nations has warned that the toll is more likely to have exceeded 100,000, with another 220,000 people still missing.
More weary survivors emerging from the corpse-strewn waters of the Irrawaddy Delta, joining hundreds of thousands of others now gathering in makeshift camps. Here, some of the dead are finally buried. As for the injured, many have waited more than a week for help, their wounds dangerously infected. Food is scarce here, a cup of rice per family per day, and no sanitation. In a lot of places, dehydration and disease are gaining the upper hand.
We're afraid that there's a real potential risk of massive public health catastrophe waiting to happen in Myanmar.
But on Burmese state television, a different perspective.
The Prime Minister and party arrived at the relief camp for the storm victims from...
The generals tour a camp, still determined to prove that they have this crisis under control. But look at the reality. At Rangoon's airport today, still no sign even of a forklift truck. The planes slowly unloaded by hand. It's true that aid is starting to flow into the country, but the Burmese military are seizing most of it, refusing to allow foreign teams in to help. The result, some supplies are now getting to the survivors, but nowhere near fast enough. And political pressure doesn't seem to be changing the generals' minds.
A natural disaster is turning into a humanitarian catastrophe of genuinely epic proportions, in significant part because of what I would describe as the malign neglect of the regime.
This was the moment the cyclone hit land last weekend. Amateur footage from a town which was almost completely destroyed. Today, the Burmese government seems determined to handle the response on its own terms, whatever the cost in human lives.